Summer Anime 2025 was so packed, I'm pretty sure I aged a year just trying to keep up. Fall, thankfully, feels like the season giving all of us a breather. The perfect chance to finally chip away at our watch lists. Before we get to the nitty-gritty of things, let me do a quick rundown of the anime sequels and continuations. There's a part 2 for Uma Musume Cinderella Grey. The remake of Ranma is back for another season. We've got Core 2 of Let This Grieving Soul Retire. I haven't watched all of it yet, but we have Star Wars Visions Volume 3. Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill has a second season. I like this one, maybe because I love Restaurant to Another World. There's also Isekai Quartet 3, second season of Tales of Wedding Rings, sixth season of Kingdom, season 2 of Kakuryo Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. Spy Family enters its third season, same with To Your Eternity. Here's hoping I can finally catch up with both. And My Hero Academia reaches its final season. Alright, sequel stuff handled. Quick disclaimer. The anime on this list are the ones I managed to watch with the time I had. Some I'm up to date on, others, yeah, I'm like 2 episodes in. I'm no expert, but hey, if you're down for it, here's Fall Anime 2025.
Let's ride! 1, 2, 3!
Okay, first one on the list. What do we have? Off to a great start, I see. If you're interested, the title is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Okay.
Nice.
Opening greetings.
Damn it!
Foul spirits be gone. All safe and sound.
I've been into gacha games for some time now. Why? Because I can't commit to games that demand 200 hours of my lifespan. And nothing hurts more than losing the 50-50 when you're free to play and have poor decision-making skills. My luck? Somewhere between trash drop rate and why even try. Meanwhile, this dude? His power is literally every gacha player's dream. Unlimited pulls. No pity, no wallet pain, no salt. Infinite rolls, baby. He gets betrayed early on, finds a broken mana source, unlocks his full potential, and basically builds his own off-brand shadow garden out of pure spite and premium currency. If you're into revenge stories with an overpowered MC, give this one a shot. And speaking of luck, this guy's got it. Well, if your definition of luck is running into things and getting new injuries every day, imagine Izumi from Shikimori, without Shikimori. But there is a cutie. Yoshida Kyoko is a model student, responsible, composed, and absolutely convinced she needs to protect Yano from himself. Her friend hints she might have a crush, and she goes, "Yeah, actually, that tracks." This one's wholesome, and this one too. Sae Iwata and Koki Kamishiro are childhood friends. Sae has a crush on Koki, but she's convinced they've drifted apart over the years. You know, the usual, we used to share crayons, now we barely make eye contact. The good thing is that they're now in the same class, and her friends, mostly Sui, are helping her get closer to him. Watching the show, it's painfully obvious these two like each other. But hey, it's a high school anime, so we'll probably get that payoff at the finale or next season. You wake up with 0 memories and 0 context. Someone on this ship isn't human. How do you find them? You watch. You listen. And then you vote someone out and pray you didn't choose the wrong person.
Look familiar?
Originally a visual novel on the PS Vita, it's a looping sci-fi mystery where you argue, betray, and survive against hidden imposters until the truth of the universe finally breaks through. It takes the chaos of social deduction and flips it into an emotional spiral about trust, identity, and escaping a cycle that refuses to end. I've been looking forward to this one. If you haven't watched it yet, you should give it a try. Here are a few shows I started, but haven't fully committed to yet. First up, we have a hero who doesn't have a class, but is OP. Our guy is literally classless, yet he keeps out-training and out-speedrunning every enemy he meets. Man's basically a walking plot armor. Then there's Awkward Senpai, another entry in the working adults genre. If you loved Wotakoi and you're craving more office romance, this one is for you. There's also a Disney anime where the MC is reincarnated to a magic academy, and the villains got a makeover. We have a genderbender overlord, slightly unhinged, and dropped into a fantasy world which he helped grow when he was still playing the game. We also have Digimon Beat Break. Brand new, slick visuals, and the first episode actually hooked me. I wasn't really a Digimon kid growing up, but I also wasn't deep into Pokemon either, besides playing Pokemon Unite on the side. Next, we have a romance about a noble lady who gets ridiculed by society for eating monster meat. Most guys would run away, but fortunately, she meets a guy who loves hunting monsters and getting absolutely drenched in their blood. And lastly, there's a show about a woman who is drowning in debt. So she accepts a job to be a robot maid for a rich guy who hates human interaction. For this one, all I can say is, close enough. Welcome back, AG3. You ever make something? Art, a poem, a game, and you're terrified to show it, but also desperately hoping someone out there gets what you were going for? Yeah, that feeling. But the internet doesn't always do constructive criticism. Sometimes it just does, LOL, it sucks. Kinda like when every hard game suddenly became another Dark Souls. Set in LA, Sam is an indie dev finally living the dream with her first game, Ruminate. Players love it, her friends hype her up, until a big streamer tries it, dies once, gets salty, and tanks her game with a single rage review. Fast forward a bit, Sam notices someone moving in next door. And surprise, it's that guy. The dude who nuked her career because he couldn't handle a tutorial. I saw the rating. Yeah, it's low. But just like Rotten Tomatoes scores, I don't care. I'm watching it because the vibe is fun, the setup is relatable, and honestly, I want to see everything unfold. There is another one that has low rating that I honestly think could have gone higher. It's One Pun, I mean, Wand Dance. Wait. Hear me out. I've tried a lot of hobbies in my life, but dancing, that was the one mountain I convinced myself I'd never climb. I used to binge Step Up back when free time was actually a thing. And every now and then, I'd fall down rabbit holes watching the Kinjas, World of Dance. They make my delusional self think that I can do that too. Until I try it. But every time I watch dancers move, it feels like they're speaking a language I never learned. Locks, pops, waves, all charged with this insane passion. Like seriously, if you've ever watched Ian Eastwood dance to Chivalry is Dead, you know exactly what I mean. Now, if you can survive the CGI in wand dance, you're in for a genuinely good time. And hey, it grows on you. Maybe I'm coping, maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome, but the CG does get better every episode. Not top tier, but you can see they're really trying. And honestly, that effort kinda adds to the charm. Though the next one hasn't exactly been dancing its way into everyone's hearts. Yeah, I'm talking about this.
Look how they massacred my boy.
I remember when this series was the reason I got back into anime. Back then, it felt unbeatable. The fights hit, the comedy slapped, and every moment without Saitama had you chewing your nails. It was that show. But now, man. After waiting this long, this is the comeback we got? I'm still holding out hope, though. I want another season. And maybe, just maybe, the next one is what we were hoping for. Okay, what's next?
後で
It took me way too long to finally watch Beastars. And when I did, I realized I'd been depriving myself of peak storytelling the whole time. So when this show popped up, I didn't hesitate. And honestly, from everything I've watched this season, this has one of the cleanest animation. The story digs into themes like discrimination, belonging, and figuring out where you fit in the world. I'm only a few episodes in, but this seems to be worth watching. Besides Beastars, there are a few genres I've barely explored, and girls' love was one of them. So I checked this out, and it surprised me in a way I didn't expect. Hinako survives a tragic accident that leaves her completely alone. The only person she can lean on is Miko, the one constant in her life as she struggles with fear, numbness, and that overwhelming pull toward the ocean she can't explain. Then she meets Shiori, who steps in during a terrifying moment. She reveals that she's a yokai and wants to eat her, but with one condition. Hinako needs to find the will to live again. It's tender, it's painful, and it carries this quiet, emotional weight. I'm still early in, but this one feels like it's about healing, connection, and the things we can't face alone. And then there's the villainess genre, something I never really gave much thought to. But hey, it's about time I finally gave it a shot. We have Scarlett L. Van Diemen. She doesn't play nice. She sees the corruption, and she straight up throws hands. And somehow makes it look elegant. Punch now, ask questions later type shit. I like the dynamic between her and Julius. Somehow reminds me of Mao Mao and Jinshi. Considering that this is the first time I watch something like this, the villain's origin is interesting. No spoilers, but it definitely makes me look forward to how it unfolds. Every season, there's always that one romance anime, the one that grabs you by the heart and refuses to let go. Last season, it was The Weekly Diabetes from Kaoru Hana. I love me some romance anime. Whether it's the Gunner bait, that is Bunny Girl Senpai, the chaotic cuteness of Tsurezure Children, or the dynamic of the characters from Saekano. But among all of those, there's one series that really got me into it. Yep, this one. There are moments where I genuinely wish I could wipe my memory just to experience a show fresh again. This was it. That is exactly why Chitose is in the ramune bottle caught my eye. The story starts with Saku and his friends trying to help a classmate struggling to return to school. Imagine Hachiman, but if he had max-level social stats and his entire friend group was constantly glazing him. Not entirely sure if that's a good thing, but I understand that they're going for a unique take on this show. I want to believe this is the post-Oregairu fix I've been searching for. Maybe that's just me coping, but I'm watching this one to the end. If you're looking for more action, here are the ones you can try. First up, Sanda. This is the new show from Science Saru, the same chaotic geniuses who brought you Dandadan and Devilman Crybaby. You want a Christmas anime? Here you go. The premise? A kid so determined to find her best friend, she is willing to stab a classmate just because she believes he's a descendant of Santa Claus. The twist? She's right. And Santa is an absolute unit. If you want something to watch to get into the holiday spirit, then this one's for you. Now, going back to when I said cleanest animation of the season, this is the other one. Dusk Beyond the End of the World is an original anime where the MC wakes up from a cryogenic sleep. He steps out into this ruined, beautiful new world, meets some survivors, and even an AI who wants to marry him. There's also another isekai I've been watching. Our guy is an assassin who realizes the king is shady, so instead of playing the hero, he decides to just not. He had every reason to end the story in episode 1, but decided to grind XP instead. This captured my attention due to the aesthetic and retro feeling of the show, so I'm planning to finish this one. Lastly, there's this one that has no right to be this good. This isn't about a teenager saving the world. It's about a 40-year-old construction worker who loves Kamen Rider so much, he decided to make it his reality. He doesn't have superpowers. He has delusion and gains. He trained so hard, he literally throws hands with a bear. He transforms by putting on a cheap plastic mask he bought at a festival, but somehow, it makes him stronger. It's ridiculous, it's funny, but it has so much heart. It's a love letter to tokusatsu and a reminder to not let your childhood dreams die. And maybe that's something that most of us need to realize. Yes, we're not getting any younger, but that doesn't mean we should set aside the things that make us feel young. The things that make us feel alive. We don't stop doing the things we love because we grow old. We get old because we stop doing them. If you're still here, still trying, and still listening, let me tell you something. As another year wraps up, I hope you step into the next one carrying a little more kindness for yourself. That's it for me. Stay safe and stay awesome.